Hello and welcome to another video. A lot of people think that what differentiates rich people from the poor is that rich people simply have more money. But that's absolutely wrong. What separates these two groups of people is actually their way of thinking, and having more money or less is simply one of the consequences of their mentality. The main reason that most poor people stay poor is because they don't realize that no matter what they do, as long as they keep that mentality, they will never get out of this dark financial position. In fact, it's not only keeping you poor, but literally making your life miserable. Poor person's mentality is the worst thing ever. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that poor people are bad, but that mentality is what preventing you to get rich or at least make your life a little better. So let's see how you can get rid of that mentality. Hit the subscribe button and the bell besides it, and let's jump in. Poor people focus on the wrong side of the story. As Jack Ma says, the worst people to serve are the poor people. Give them something for free and they will think it's a trap. Tell them it's a small business and they don't need a lot of money to start, and they will say that they cannot earn much out of it. Tell them to make a big investment, then they will say that they don't have the money. Tell them to try new things and they will say they don't have the experience. Tell them it's a traditional business and they will say that it's too hard to do, the competition is too strong. Tell them it's a new business model, then they will say it's a scam. Tell them to run a shop at least. They will say that they will have to work 24/7 and won't have freedom. But they do have something in common, all of them. They love to ask Google, listen to friends who are as hopeless as them. They think more than a university professor and do less than a blind man. Just ask them what can they do? What can they do to improve their life? They won't be able to answer you. Instead of just thinking about it, why don't you do something about it? Poor people fail because of one common behavior. Their whole life is all about waiting. They're waiting for that one-in-lifetime opportunity to make everything happen. They're waiting as if someone one day will come and hand them $1 billion and thank them for waiting all this time, so finally they can enjoy their life. The only thing that matters are the results. What would you do if your boss comes to you and tells you, you know what, last month we were at loss, the market was down, so we are not going to pay you this month. You're probably going to take the hell out of your boss because you worked those hours and you deserve that money. That's your boss's problem that the company didn't make enough money, right? Then why would you complain that it's unfair when your boss makes much more than you, when the company is doing great, when the market is up? People are protesting in the streets complaining about wage inequality, arguing that you must be paid based on your effort. But that's not how it works. It doesn't matter how many hours you work or how much effort you put on that. All what matters are the final results. Will you buy my product just because I have spent a year creating it? Absolutely no. You will buy it only if you find a real value in it. So stop thinking in terms, I deserve a higher salary because I have a PhD in economics or I have a 10 years of corporate experience. All what matters is what you can deliver. Hustling never ends. A lot of people imagine that when I get rich, I will stop working and enjoy my life on the beach, which is why a lot of people aren't getting rich. The thing is that growing, learning, and competing never ends. Life is like a sport. You always have to be in shape, and for that reason, you have to constantly grow, otherwise you fall behind. Take a look at Trump, for example. Regardless whether you like him or not, even at the age of 70, he still worked his ass off and proved the whole world to be wrong and became the president. Compare that to an average 70 years old guy who is just waiting to pass away probably. Some people even give up at the age of 30 or 40 with an excuse that it's too late for them already. As long as you are alive, you should keep hustling. Anyways, now I want to hear your opinion. What do you think? What's the number one reason that's preventing most people from achieving their financial freedom? And as always, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.